Oh, hello. Nice to see you putting some work in.
Hi there, my name is Ross.
And my name is Jake.
We are two brothers who have played RS for over 15 years.
Back in 2021, when Xeric announced Group Ironman, we knew it was a perfect mode for us.
We were never particularly good at RuneScape, so it was our opportunity to work together and see how far we could push ourselves.
So join us as we take on everything RuneScape has to offer, from endgame raids to climbing our way up the high scores.
These are our prestige duo Group Ironmen,
the Fearless Pandas. After our last video, I was left with a couple of zombie champion scrolls. But here is me absolutely obliterating the so-called champion. This is now my third champion challenge. We've done the imp, the skeleton, and now the zombie.
You just can't beat a little bit of blast furnace. However, with this deposit, that'll be me done for the morning, and we'll all see why in any second. There we go, 93 smithing. Not the biggest fan of blast furnace, not gonna lie, but once you're in the rhythm, the XP now is quite nice, and I've got so much ore to get through, so we'll have a quick look at what my... I am just going to voice over the rest of this clip because in the original I just waffle on far too long. But basically what I am saying here is that we're almost done here at Blast Furnace for now. My plan is to finish off the rest of my Addy and Rune ore, which we will then go and put the bars to good use. I was expecting to get around 96 to 97 smithing, and if we fall short of 97, we have a nice stack of gold ore that we can use to get me there. That was much shorter and sweeter, wasn't it? The audio to this clip was atrocious, so whilst doing the voiceover, here's a clip of me getting 94 smithing. Bloody hell. We'll take that. And that's another smithing level, 95 smithing, putting these Addy bars to great use. And that'll be 93 fishing. There we go, another smithing level coming in. That is 96 smithing now. As you can see by the inventory, we're on rune swords. We finally used up all of our Addy bars, making not too badly over 5,000. Coming in at a whopping 49 million, so you know, loading that into Death Coffer is going to be a really good thing for me to do, especially now I'm back at TOA. It's going to be a hell of a lot of death there, so it's nice to know that they're paid for. We're making rune swords, as that is the best GP per rune bar. Obviously it's a lot slower, the XP in hours not great, but it's only going to take me 3 or 4 hours to get through these rune bars, and it'll definitely be worth it financially for the sake of a few hours. So yeah, between my rune bars and my gold ore, we can comfortably get to 97, and then once we hit 97 smithing, we'll probably be leaving smithing for a while afterwards. And that will mark 97 smithing. It's been quite a grind, and I've really had my head down and just grinded through this, but gaming. I didn't realise that I didn't have too much additional footage saved from the Colosseum, so I probably should have put it all in the same video. However, as you can see, we're back once again at Sol for probably around the 6th to 8th time total. I'm starting to get comfortable here and I'm doing really well in the Colosseum, but it's just all about holding my nerve and not making any silly mistakes in the moment. As you can see, I am taking Frailty as my final invocation, as I really don't like Solar Flare and bees. Well, the less said about them the better. So I will leave you with the footage and see if we can finally take down Sol once and for all. Yes, it's done. It's done. I've actually done it. No, volatility. Oh, thank God for that. Oh my God. It's over and Jake's online. Oh my God. It's there. It's done. I've done it. I am absolutely delighted with that. And we got the Sunfire Helm too, didn't Choky? Oh, results! So I've calmed down a little bit now and I have the quiver on my back. It's such a relief to close this grind out and finally take down Sol. The quiver is such a huge upgrade for the account, and the Colosseum is by far the hardest thing I aim yet to do on RuneScape. When Group Iron Man was released, Jake and I said we're going to really push ourselves and take on difficult content, and here we are doing just that. So looking back, we really have come a long way. Like mentioned before, a lot of our grinds have happened away from the cameras so far, but as time progresses and newer content is released, we will capture that entire journey for you. Anyway, like I said in the last episode, I have no idea how many times I have died, so we shall check that out and see how it compares to Jake. 301 deaths. That's a lot of deaths, very expensive deaths at that too. I knew this place was going to be a money sink for me, but fortunately dropping all those added plates from the smithing grind into the death's coffer will make it look much healthier again.
Hello, it's me, Jake, jumping in post. Ross asked me to compare our Colosseum deaths to see who won. I've not checked mine in over a year. Before I check it, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the support we had in our first video. The support was absolutely overwhelming. Thank you so much for all your feedback and comments. We've tried to take on as much as we can. Obviously, these clips are a bit of time ago, so those changes probably won't come into account for maybe another video. But I won't keep you. Let's check my scoreboard. The score to beat is 301. I've not checked in over a year, but I think I'll probably beat it. Let's have a look. What do we get? 180!
Anyway, we've achieved what we came here to do, and we will come back at a later date to bless the quiver. But as for now, we can take this quiver out for a spin, as it'll be a huge upgrade for places like Chambers and TOA when I head back there, as well as many other bosses across Gillinor.
The Mage training arena, a staple of Iron Man progression. Most accounts will swing by here to pick up the Bones to Peaches upgrade of the Lumbridge Hard Diary. But for Iron Men, they'll probably spend a lot more time here, getting items such as the Infinity Boots, which are made into the best in slot Mage boots, the Eternal Boots. They may grab a solid Mage offhand, the Mage's book, or even grab a full set of Infinity just to look like a menace while training Mage. But for me, I'm just here to grab the Master Wand. If you missed it, last episode we pulled our first Mega Rare, the Kodai Insignia.
GL. Oh no!
We'll need to grab ourselves the Master Wand to attach the Insignia to, giving us one of the best magic weapons to cast ancient magics, the Kodai Wand. Thankfully, since I was last here, the Mage Training Arena has had a fairly big quality of life upgrade. We're required to get a large sum of points in each of the arena's 4 rooms, allowing us to buy a beginner's wand, upgrade that to an apprentice wand, upgrade that to a teacher's wand, and then finally upgrade that to a master wand. This grind usually takes about 5 to 6 hours, but I'm going to be doing this as relaxed as possible. So we're going to be looking at upwards of about 8 to 10 hours. Not horrendous, but this is notoriously a dull minigame. But knowing there's a best in slot item at the end of it, I think I can grin and bear it. I've not done any MTA since the updates. Oh my god, this is so much faster. So you never used to be able to run when casting. You had to cast, wait for it to move slowly, then you could move. But now you can run while you've casted. He's fucking rapid. Look at him. I'll save you all the headache of watching me do Mage Training Arena for half an hour, so I'll just speed through it. After testing out each of the 4 rooms, I first knocked out the enchantment room. I simply picked up the same stack and let them enchant. It was a pretty quick room, not much stress, and very low effort. And next up was the alchemy room. I opted just to use a foot pedal and alch whatever came from this one cupboard. This room definitely took me the longest, just because I decided to do it very unoptimally. But it was something I could do on the side, whilst focusing on anything else. Graveyard room time, baby! This room is pretty quick, but quite click intensive. Nothing too taxing, so you can just turn your brain off and click for a while. Lastly, and certainly leastly, was the telekinesis room. Forget the glazing I did in the first clip, this room still sucks. Lots of clicking and running around. Big up Runelight for the hard carry. Unfortunately, we had a little oopsie whoopsie. As you can see in my inventory, I have the teacher's wand. I completely forgot to hit record when buying the wands. Thankfully, a bit of miscalculation meant I didn't actually have enough points to buy the Master Wand, and by this time I'd realised I wasn't recording. So, you know, silver linings and that. Anyway, yeah, there you go. Master Wand. Boom. Not bad. And hopefully, now we'll just stick this on. Oh, no. We use it on there. Yeah, sure, yeah. Let's proceed. And there we go. The Kodai Wand completed.
Number 1. Don't be a purple after saying that.
Ready for the Tebow?
White, 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 and another white again.
Gonna get muted, bro.
Alright. Oh, I'll have to do that. Shit. I've got a few
Got two on your soul. Tell you what, when you get all for
yeah, I've just run into. Oh my god.
He's down. What can you do? Oh.
I think you got to move a lot slower than.
You reckon? It's not a great start, is it?
Thumb. Range. Jump. Don't die. It says as if it's 1 HP.
Crystals.
I was clicking. I was fucking clicking.
Not much you can do there, bro.
Here's fine.
So got spec to give. Oh yeah, nice.
Range.
Crystals.
Fuck. Oh, my bad. That's fucking stupid. If you can make the bank chest, you can stun them crabs. You know-
Wow, that hurt. Okay.
Stop it, man.
I'm trying to help you, but they won't come to me.
Oh, fuck's sake, Ross, move!
I'm out of the way.
You're dead.
86,000 points, like we said. Gone straight to that one now, innit?
Purple.
Yes, purple.
Nice. Good shit. Good way to end
There
it.
we go. We've been waiting for that. Will you go away, Red
Die.
Crystals, man? So what does this make me? It's my third. 1, 2, third. No,
Fifth.
I've got a dex and an arcane, haven't
Not a single dupe.
No.
Not a single
Hey.
dupe.
I? Don't. Right?
Jill,
Let's just go get the Tebow.
Oh. There it is.
Ooh, there's a dupe.
There's a dupe. Death
There's-
Coffer. I'll take it.
Straight to the coffer, that, isn't it?
This is a dex, not an arcane, I suppose.
Yeah. Why that's saying I've only got one dex again? My collection log's saying I've only got one again.
Is it?
That's the first time I got dex. Oh.
Huh?
Because I remember now. If you get the purple and then open your collection log, you can see what you got.
Oh.
So it already filled the slot in.
Oh.
So
So you absolutely spoiled what purple you got, but you didn't even notice.
no, I sat there, I was like, oh, what have I got a dex?
It's a good job, really. It would have absolutely ruined the clip, wouldn't it? Why is there a Tebow in there?
When I get claws, I don't really get claws. As if I just filmed that. Oh well, that's going to be embarrassing, isn't it?
My main goal now is to grind up some Slayer, as there's still a few things left that I want. The main thing is an imbued heart. Thankfully, by some absolute miracle, Ross spooned a heart way back a day from a Necroarch at a mere 81 Slayer. At the time, I don't think either of us really understood just how good the heart was, but after using it, we quickly realised just how powerful it was. Me and Ross are now both 99 Slayer, and we haven't seen a second heart. I've always really enjoyed Slayer, so any excuse to do more of it, I'm all for it. Other than the heart, I'm looking for some greater demon tasks to take on Creel, as a Zamorak Godsword would be a great drop to use at Mutadals during Cox. I would also like to start doing some avian tasks at Kriara. We have a Masori body that we haven't fortified yet, and also we'll need some more parts for any future Masori drops. Also, any boss tasks like Commander Zilliana would be great to push out for a second Armadillo crossbow. I've got a really good Zilly log I'll stick on screen for you now to look at. And here in the background, you can see me making great use of my teleport anchoring scroll from last video. It was definitely worth it, it's so nice. We're picking back up the Slayer grind at approximately 19.2 million XP. I'm being crashed by a look at this! Jeez! I respect it, kind of. Not really. Maybe a little bit. This dude's not playing ball, so I'm going to be the bigger person and just hot world. It's not worth it. I'm not going to ruin my night because of this clown. Ooh, there's the spear. Bit of money in the bank. Makes a nice change from the battle staves. Not what we want, but we'll take it. Yes, there we go. ACB. The spooning continues. Ross will be happy. Sit in the storage. There it is in the CC. Oh, is that KC168? Second ACB. Beautiful. Pick that bad boy up. Don't leave it on the floor. I'm not that kind of guy. Wonderful. Oh shit. I don't want that to be a drop, please. Don't show me. I don't want to see it. Okay, I didn't see it. That's okay. It was nothing. It was just nothing. Nothing at all. Jesus.
There we go. 99 woodcutting. The first 99 I've got on video, but definitely not the first 99 so far. I believe this is the first time I've got 99 woodcutting on old school. I definitely had it pre-EOC, but since old school's been around, pretty sure I've never got 99 woodcutting. But I have enjoyed my time here at Redwood. It's been lovely to AFK. It's not over though. We haven't got the beaver pet yet, so at least there is a reason to come back at a later point after maxing and whatnot. But yeah, let's go get the cave. Okay, let's just get hold of the cave. Yes, fine, no problem. Okay, there we go. Got the cave. Do the obligatory skill cave emote. And then we can go to the POH, put it in there, and probably never use it again. I'm going to have to get better at keeping up with our high score position, as this clip is slightly outdated and not up to date because we got a heap of levels in this video and this clip does not reflect that. However, it is close enough and you can see that we are still sat in 35th with groups like Perisipuli putting pressure on us as they have gained plenty of levels too. And other groups like Salt Dragoons gain plenty of levels to maintain that gap for us to try and close. We did climb the ranks at a nice steady pace, but once we broke into the top 40, we realised it became a lot more competitive and fighting for each rank become a lot more difficult. However, we really like seeing the duo group so active.
I think we'll wrap the video up there. We've made some solid progress. Ross and I really appreciate it that you stuck around to the end. Thanks a ton for watching and for supporting us. We'll catch you in the next one.